Today I was working with teachers on utilizing their Chromebooks for virtual learning, and what we came across is in Screencastify, you have the capability of actually sending videos straight to Google Classroom. So you can visit your recordings by clicking on this button. I already have that tab open. And when you go to a recording and you open it up, it will try to open the video the first time. So I'm just getting ready to pause it here. Once it loads, then I'll hit the pause button. And then when you go to share it and you hit the share option, you have some choices. So you can send it to YouTube and Google Drive like you always have. The key is, though, the privacy. Okay, if you set it as private, that means that you can't do this feature. But from here, if I choose Google Drive or I choose YouTube, if I change the privacy to either unlisted or public, or unlisted or public, depending if you want it just within your school district, you can make it that the share to classroom icon appears. When I click on this, I have some choices. Okay, now the next thing I can do is I can choose my class, select my class, and then the other thing you can do is decide what do you want to do with it. Do you want to create an assignment, ask a question, or make an announcement? I'm going to go ahead and create an assignment in this case, and I'm going to go ahead and title it, and then I would give my typical instructions. I'm not going to at the moment, and then you can set your due date. Now, if you want to add more items to this, what you'll need to do is you'll need to save it as a draft. Okay? If you go ahead and assign it, adding more items to it, you'll have to actually unassign or edit the assignment within Google Classroom itself, which then makes it a little difficult if you want to add other documents and whatnot. You're limited on just adding them so that they can view the file or can edit the file. This option disappears if you go back and try to edit the assignment. So you're better off just saving it as a draft if you want to add more items to it. So I'm going to just save it as a draft. It's going to ask me if I want to view it. It'll take me straight to Google Classroom. Once it takes me straight to Google Classroom, then I can go ahead and add more items to it if I would like, whether it's a document or a PDF file or a link to a website. I can add those items to it straight from Google Classroom. But that's a great way to save yourself some time straight from Screencastify, being able to use the share to classroom icon straight from here and send it off to Google Classroom, so that way you can participate right away. And here it is in my drafts, and I can add to it as I would like, add more items to it like so, grab my documents, set the permission settings, and then I am finished.